What's happening, YouTube? So today I want to talk fruit and reishi mushrooms, chestnut mushrooms, lion's mane mushrooms, and pink oyster mushrooms during the summertime out here in Houston, Texas. So of course, if you know about Houston, Texas, it's very hot. Summertime, I'm in August right now, so y'all know summertime get dumb hot in Houston. But we still got fruits popping and I still make it work. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, you know, the whole nine, all the good stuff. But yeah, come on. Now, as you can see at the top, those are lion's mane mushrooms. I got them growing pretty much all the way down here. I got some more on this side as well. Now, lion's mane out here, it'll fruit anywhere from like 55 degrees to 80 degrees. Right now, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and my tent's at like 75 degrees, so that should give you a gist on how hot it really get out here. So during the daytime, the tent gets to probably like 78, 79 right now. But so because of that, I think because of that, and probably my humidity issues, because my humidifier is not calibrated still. So we make that work still. I have to adjust it. It's like 10 RH percentage off relative humidity. It's like 10 off, so I have to keep the humidifier at like 80. That way the tent stays at around 90 relative humidity. But even then, it's so humid and random out here with our weather that sometimes it'll go higher than that. And I think that high humidity be making my lion's mane not grow teeth the way that they're supposed to. And between that and the heat, I'm not sure. I'm still having issues with the teeth aspect, but the fruits are still fruiting out beautifully. They still come out very dense, very nice, very abundant, and very fat. So I'm not too much complaining about them, and I'm happy that they're still fruiting out, even though we in the peak of the summertime right now. So, but yeah, those are the lion's mane pretty much. Now my reishi mushrooms, them babies fruit anywhere, anytime. Them babies ain't tripping about naja. So I typically grow them within the bag. Like I said, they gotta have a high CO2 environment for them to elongate like that. So typically, hold on, let me show you. So typically when I'm growing them out, they're growing in these bags like this, and they'll elongate until they start trying to touch the filter patch like, like this one doing. Obviously, I need to send that baby the fruit soon. But yeah, so they'll do that. And then once they get to a certain height, that's when I'll introduce them to the fruiting tent. That way they can try to conk out. So all the tops trying to like elongate and get big. Kind of like how they do on the side of trees pretty much. But yeah, I don't have much issues fruiting them out pretty much. Them babies gonna grow whenever. Now, I do add too balanced of a master's mix. Now, the reishi don't really like master's mix. They prefer more like a 80-20 kind of vibe, like more hardwood. I still do a 50-50 just because I kind of run everything at a 50-50. So they be a little bit more robust and a little bit more wilder than than some other ones that you see. But yeah, they get very fat. They get very wonky, and these babies will probably get harvested soon because out here in Houston, we get mold like a mug. So I'll have a mold issue if I don't clean the tent for 1 week kind of vibe. So I have to deep clean the tent every single week, and still I'm gonna get mold. Like, it's wild. So typically I'm gonna harvest those reishi before they get too conked out, because at that point their defense kind of weakens, and that mold comes in and starts trying to attack the reishi fruiting body. So yeah, them babies actually probably gonna get gonna get harvested this weekend. But yeah, that's the reishis right there. Now, one of my favorite babies The chestnut, Oleota adiposa. Now the chestnut mushroom, it's a little bit more complicated to grow. It's similar to like shiitake in the form of it growing, because it has to fully colonize like until it starts oranging out, like until it starts turning orange, and then it'll be ready to fruit. So it's kind of tough timing it, because you'll be like, damn, this is taking forever, because it'll be colonizing like on substrate for like 6 weeks to like 2 months kind of vibe. But yeah, whenever it is time for them to fruit out, boy, them babies come out gorgeous. And so with our environment, they do pretty well. They don't really have troubles fruiting out here. They love the warmish kind of vibes thing. Even though when I initially bought them like 2 years ago, I think I bought that culture back in 2022 or the beginning of 2023, and they were saying that it was a warm species, a cold species. However, like I've learned, mushrooms are very adaptable. So since I've been growing this culture out here for a little while, it's kind of adapted to our environment. So yeah, it fruits pretty well. Typically when I have to fruit it, I'll put like the rubber bands on it. That way the fruiting bodies are forced to have to come to the oxygen hole that I gave them pretty much. So yeah, that's how it go. But other than that, they be vibey. They probably will fruit twice and max out at that point. Then they go to the compost, and yeah, we keep it rocking. But they definitely some of my favorite gourmets. They got like that sweet, nutty undertone, shiitake kind of vibe to them. But yeah, that's them chestnuts, baby. So now we go on to the pink oyster mushrooms. Now the pink oyster mushrooms are a very good summer variety mushroom. They grow. They basically love the heat. So out here in Houston, they like in prime environment pretty much. So yeah, I got a lot of the pink oysters, which is like Pleurotus de. I don't know how to say the second part of the Latin name, but it's a really good oyster mushroom as well. I got some blues up here, but they don't fruit as robust as the pink oysters, which sound crazy because them pink or the blue oysters, like if you know or have ever grown blue oysters, them hoes is aggressive, but they don't beat pink oysters on aggressiveness for sure. So the pink oysters are easy to grow out here with our summer heat. They love it. They thrive. They taste like bacon. I use them for my myco bacon, which is like my mushroom jerky kind of vibe. But like when you cook pink oysters, they'll definitely like crunch up on the edges. They have like a bacon kind of resemblance to them. So they're really phenomenal. And so I got them like, we got a couple clusters. Most of them I already harvested this week and used for myco bacon. But I still got some fresh ones right here. Look at those little pins all the way through here. Yo. But yeah, so those are my pink oyster mushrooms. Definitely a delectable, definitely an ideal one if you're growing in summer heats or like just in hot environments pretty much. They go-tos for sure. But yeah, that's our summer vibes of mushroom farming. I also got like some piopinos. But I'm gonna do another video. I got like a lot of piopinos fruiting right now, so I'm gonna just do a video once all of them are fruiting, so you can kind of catch the whole vibe and experience. But y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, like I said in the beginning, just do the things that you're supposed to do on the YouTube. But yeah, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Much love.